Pastor and author Warren Wiersbe said, most Christians are being crucified on a cross between two thieves, yesterday's regret and tomorrow's worries. That is not only true, but I would also add that is actually by our choosing. Because just to be clear, worry is a choice. No one forces us to worry. Of course, there are situations, certainly circumstances, difficulties of every stripe that are at times thrust upon us. That is certainly true. But listen, how we respond to those difficulties, that is a choice that we make. And apparently, it's a life-changing and at times life-threatening choice. At that, I was reading this week, according to the American Institute of Stress, 77% of people experience stress that affects their physical health. 73% of people have stress that impacts their mental health. 48% of people have trouble sleeping because of stress. Another study I looked at by the Global Organization of Stress reports that 75% of Americans, 75%, experienced moderate to high stress levels in the past month. Stress is the number one health concern of high school students today. 80% of people feel stress at work, and of those who experience elevated levels of stress, 45% experience irritability and anger, 41% fatigue or low energy, 38% experience a lack of motivation or interest in things, 36% anxiety or nervousness, another 36% have headaches due to stress, 34% feel sad or depressed, 26% have indigestion, acid reflux, or upset stomach from stress, 23% muscle tension, and 21% experience appetite changes. As amazing as those statistics are, perhaps the most alarming of all, the CDC says that stress leads to heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, depression, anxiety disorder, cancer, and a host of other illnesses. The CDC goes on to report that 110 million people die every year as a direct result of stress. That's 7 people every 2 seconds. Think about that. We are literally worrying ourselves to death. When Wiersbe says most Christians are being crucified on a cross between two thieves, yesterday's regret and tomorrow's worries, he couldn't be more right. We are indeed being crucified by stress, by worry. And what is so incredulous about that is the fact that the worry that is killing us is a choice that we make.